All right, this is a big breaking news coming in. So there is a relief for the Lakshadweep MP. Lok Sabha membership of Lakshadweep MP Mohammed Faizal has been restored by the Lok Sabha Secretariat. Remember, this comes hours before the Supreme Court is set to examine his plea, alleging that the Lok Sabha Secretariat did not restore his membership despite a stay on the conviction which had happened from the side of the High Court. That's the latest coming in. The Lok Sabha membership of the Lakshadweep MP Mohammed Faizal has been restored. My colleague Pranesh is on the plasma with us. Pranesh, take us through the order which has come from the side of the Lok Sabha Secretariat.
Now, if you remember, just to begin with the background of the case, and if I'm not wrong, this is an attempt to murder case in which Lakshadweep MP Mohammed Faizal was convicted and given a 10-year sentence. That sentence, Meenakshi, was stayed by the Kerala High Court after the Member of Parliament went up in appeal. But before the Lok Sabha Secretariat restored his membership, many in the opposition ranks had said that there is complete disregard for rules and procedure by the ruling establishment, and it reflects in the manner in which they are treating Mohammed Faizal, Lakshadweep MP. They had also invoked Mohammed Faizal's religion and drawn a parallel to say that, look, Rahul Gandhi is only the latest victim. There is a trend of going after people who do not toe the government's point of view. But that is not true, because as we speak, we have the notification from the Lok Sabha Secretariat that makes it amply clear. And let me read point number 2 here. In view of the order dated 25 January 23 of the High Court of Kerala, the disqualification of Mohammed Faizal, notified by Gazette notification such and such in terms of the provisions of Article 102(1) read with E of the Constitution of India, read with Section 8 of the Representations of People's Act 51, has ceased to operate subject to further judicial pronouncement. What does this tell us? This tells us that there is a procedure that can be followed if a member of parliament who has been disqualified wants to overturn it. The obvious place to go up and appeal is the higher court. So Rahul Gandhi, after the verdict by the Surat court, the Congress team, the legal team and the battery of lawyers that they have, they can either approach the sessions court. They haven't done it. They can also go to High Court and perhaps try their luck in Supreme Court.
Right.
Whether or not Supreme Court entertains their petition, that is another thing. But so far, we've seen no movement from the Congress on that.
Absolutely, and as far as the Congress is concerned, they say they'll be moving higher courts shortly, something which hasn't happened yet. Very interestingly, Pranesh, stay with us. We're also being joined by R. Rajagopalan. Thank you, sir, for joining us on Times Now. What do you, first of all, have to say about the membership of the Lakshadweep MP being restored? Of course, this has a direct bearing on Rahul Gandhi's disqualification case as well, isn't it?
This is a glaring example of Mr. Lakshadweep MP, Mr. Faizal, getting relief from this court. You have to respect the law. You have to respect the court. You can't tear out an ordinance, and you can't submit yourself as a negative fellow for negative aspects for the Supreme Court or High Court, and you can't, stop going to court. You have to get relief. You can't do politics, So therefore, my understanding is that there is a problem of Mr. Rahul Gandhi. There are indications that Mr. Abhishek Manu Singhi, P. Chidambaram, the senior lawyers, should go and convince Mr. Rahul Gandhi. That is what NCP's leader Sharad Pawar told Sonia Gandhi. Don't make fuss over it. Go to appeal.
All right. Point taken. So as far as the Congress is concerned, they of course can go to appeal instead of, as you say, making a big political war of words about it. So one more question before we let you go. Since you said that that appeal option is open in front of the Congress, what would you say? Is this just politicking on part of the Congress? All right. Point taken. On that note, sir, thank you for joining us, and we